Hello again, everyone. It is Saturday, October 2nd, 2021. I'm going to go back to Bitcoin one more time. I want to go to a little bigger picture. I'm going to show you the daily bar chart here, and I want to apply some of our daily bar turning point uh, things that we use to show you how you can help set up some swing trades with this stuff and then trade the intraday signals inside these trends. In our book, we have various astrological and astronomical triggers that we employ, and we also have a chapter on the tides. There's an influence in the tidal pattern, and we use all these things together just like we do with the intraday triggers. And we also look at some other cycles, and then we have the math techniques as well. So what I have here on this chart, the blue vertical lines are the astronomical or the galactic triggers that we look at, along with some other astrological phenomena that we use. So they're kind of merged together and marked out with the blue lines. And then I've listed out the tidal pattern with the arrows. And this is really easy to find and apply if you have our material. These are generally going to apply exact to the day or within 1 day orb either side. So I started back here in April, and at the time of this last significant high, we had a trigger point there. It was 1 day early. It was 1 day in front of the exact high. It gave you a nice top there. The next one gave you a very minor bottom. There was only a 2 day up move, and they were both kind of like doji type bars, so not much action on that one. The next one was a swing high. The next one was a swing high. Then we had a swing low, a swing high here on July 11th, a swing low 1 day before the actual low on July 19th, exact top on July 30th, a minor top on the 10th that triggered a couple of days down, a swing low here then on 8/27, the significant high here on September 6th, 1 day off this low here on the 14th, a high on the 19th, and then we had a minor swing high on the 27th that went right into a tide time before it flipped. Now let's go to the tidal pattern. So what I've done here, I've marked trend lines between the arrows. You can see at the swing lows, I've put green arrows. At the swing highs, I've put red arrows. You can see I have one red arrow out into the future here. The next high tide, no pun intended, would be October 8th. Would be the next pivot point. But what our expectation is with the tides is when we make a high, we expect the next point to be a low. Then we should revert back to a high, then we should revert to a low, and then we go to a high and then to a low, so the next point should be a high. Now when you incorporate, you can see how when you put these things together and they kind of stack on each other, you get pretty decent moves. Like here we had the vertical line and the tide together, got a good push down. Here we had them together at that low, got a nice push back up. And then they converged one more time here, and we got this nice push down to the low. Right here where we had the blue vertical line on the 26th, and then we had the tide low on the 29th, you can see we had a little bit of a zigzag pattern in here because we had those two turning point triggers so close together. We're not going to be able to get an extended move. But when they do converge, when any of our triggers converge, it strengthens the opportunity for the trade. Okay, so that shows you how you can incorporate this on the daily bars. This for Bitcoin swing traders. This is really nice stuff. You can mark out the tide pattern months ahead and then put your swing pivot indications on a calendar, and then you know what you've got coming up. So that's it for today. This was an extra video on Bitcoin. This will be the last Bitcoin video for now. I'm going to go back to the S&P for the next few days and then do another one on Bitcoin later next week.